Okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, can you guys hear me? All right. Okay, can you guys hear me? All right. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, can you guys hear me? All right. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, can you guys hear me? All right. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, I'm not. I'm going to. What I'm going to do here, do a few things. Let's see here. Make sure everything can be heard. Make sure my settings is set up. I think I have this to where. How do I have this? Because I don't want to hear other players. I don't want to hear them, but I want to myself to be heard. How you do that? I think I know. All right, let me see here. I think I know how to do that. All right, let me see here. Trying to change these settings so we have a good live stream and we're not. Okay. We're not hearing our opponents because I don't want them disrupting my live stream. Okay, so what are we doing here? I don't want them disrupting my live stream. Okay, so what are we doing here? Yep, this will be my first show. This is my first official broadcast on YouTube. This is my first official broadcast on YouTube. This is my first official broadcast on YouTube. Okay, so what am I doing here? I don't want them in there. Include audio to allow their voices to be shared. I don't want that. Okay, so I think I'm all set up now. Okay. All right, so. All right. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to my channel, Don Smith Gaming. I am Don Smith. This is going to be my 8th game in my attempt to try to win a title before the new college football game comes out, which, from everything I've seen, it looks like the new release is going to be on July the 6th. That's for the people who have the special... as my son called pay pigs, the people who taking the time out to get the money. So these guys are going to be able to get the game on July the 6th, and I think all the regular folks and myself included, be able to get the new game, July the 10th. I hope that I actually enjoyed this college football. I played the last one, of course, and for those of you guys who are not aware, I've been playing video games for all the different things and fun that I've had with video games. I've played them for over 40 years, so I'm a Generation Xer, I guess you would say. And I've enjoyed playing games and seeing the way the video game systems and different consoles have advanced over the years. So I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. I don't play games as much as I used to, but I decided since I'm already playing these games, predominantly I like the sports games and some of the shooting games I enjoy too, like Call of Duty, and also Battlefield. But I predominantly like the sports games, and my favorite sport is football. I actually played it years ago in high school, and then I got to the point where I got up to semi-pro, but injuries and good old father time kind of ended that. So now my enjoyment with the sport is either to watch it on TV or to play video games like everybody else. But over the years, I have to say that the games have really been impressive the way they've enhanced them. And now there's a few things, of course, everybody has their complaints with EA on the things they don't like about them and the things they like. So, but overall, I have to say that video games have definitely improved to where they're even more enjoyable than they were when I first started playing them back in late 70s, early 80s. The first video game system I ever played, which most of you guys probably never heard of, was Pong, where it was just two paddles going vertically on the screen while you hit a little square back and forth. It was like a simulation of tennis. And that was the only video game system they had back then. And me and my cousins, we would sit around and wait for hours to play. We would sit there and wait for hours to get a chance to play because some of our relatives that are adults would get drunk and use other things and be on there for hours playing, and it was like we were just fascinated. And the graphics were awful. It really wasn't too many things you could do, but yeah, we would sit there and play these games for hours. We would wait to play, but it was an interesting time. But to see how it's advanced from that console to next great console, I have to say, was Atari. I played the Atari. I forgot what version of it that was, but Atari, when they came out with Asteroids, which was basically just having a ship where you could fly through the screen. You can fly from one side of the screen, and when you flew to one side of the screen, you just see the ship come back on the other side. So you really didn't see the screen move. It was more or less what you would move. We would play that for hours on end, and it was just an interesting time. And then it was other games that are available after the Atari. I'm trying to remember. You had the ColecoVision, which it had different games on there. And then, of course, I think probably when video gaming started going towards this more modern area, it have to be, I don't know, I have to say Nintendo changed it to where you start having games that start looking a little bit more realistic, like Double Dribble. You had Tecmo Bowl. Then of course you had Madden. And Madden, to me, it kind of changed the way the games were, because before with Tecmo Bowl, which I was a big fan of that, you actually played the game the way it was similar to the way you viewed football on television, where you watched from like a stand viewpoint and you saw the field horizontally instead of vertically, the way you see now, where you're actually a player on the field. You're seeing the field going from goalpost to goalpost. So it was a different time, and it was very interesting watching these games change, where you start having actual players on the game and they had different abilities. That's Tecmo Bowl kind of started that, and then with Madden, you start having other players on the game, and it was pretty interesting time to watch. And then, to me, probably one of the game system that took us to this era we're in now, I guess we call it the advanced era, would, to me, would have to be Dreamcast. Dreamcast made it to where not only were you playing, you know, very good graphics for its time. You know, the game, the realism, you had the players, you could change the equipment, you could see the breath coming out of their mouths if you were in cold conditions with rain, the jerseys would change. And that was the game that had all those features was 2K. 2K football, which I thought was the best football game system, pretty much of all time. But it was just the advancement of seeing on that you had to where you could create your own plays, you could save it, and then you had the aspect of where you could play online. And just to be able to play instead of your friend coming over your house to where you can actually play individuals in different parts of the country and in some instances around the world, it was definitely a great time to see that. It just changed what we even thought the capacity of video games could be. Now, when I got my Dreamcast, I was actually stationed out in Hawaii, so my internet or online experience sucked compared to everyone else's. I didn't actually see the capabilities or the capacity of these online gaming until I actually came back to the mainland, as most Hawaiians would call it, come back into continental United States and actually saw how different it was when you actually had high-speed internet. You know, it definitely was, I believe, what changed a lot of gaming experience. Okay, enough reminiscing and going back. Of course, with this channel, I'm going to play a lot of different games. I'm going to try to expand the type of games that I play. I want to, of course, play my sports games. If I play college football, you will see me be Ohio State. It's not because they're a great team on the game, which they are, but it's because I'm an Ohio State alum. So all you cheesers and posers were all Alabama last year, the other time I faced an opponent. You guys need to stick with Alabama. Do not come over to Ohio State because we are the reigning national champions. And I say we because I'm an Ohio State alum and I'm always going to be a part of Ohio State. So anytime you see me play this game, I will be the Ohio State Buckeyes because this is family in this house. All right, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can get to the championship game. I've gotten to these championship games before, but every time something will go bad or wrong and I'll blow it. So I'm going to see if I can get a championship before this game is, I guess it won't be obsolete, but it won't be as popular because the new game will be out. So I'm going to see what happens. All right, let's see what we get here. Who will be my first opponent? Let's see here, we're undefeated. Can we keep the streak alive? Uh-oh. Man, the Colorado Arrogance. The Buffaloes. So this guy, he probably will try to take advantage of it. A quarterback, I don't even know how good Sanders is on this game. Let's see if they tuned him down. I know when the game first came out, that guy, he was worse than Alabama quarterback. With the skill level and the speed, it was like you literally couldn't stop this guy when the game first came out. But I don't know if they toned him down or not. Alabama quarterback seems like he's going to get toned down where he's not the deity level, he's just the Hercules now. You can actually hurt him before it was impervious to pain, and never got tired. The ball was thrown literally 80 yards and on the run. They had him ridiculous, but I guess the game developers got to do something.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway.
We'll see how these guys do now and see if they tone them down or not.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Okay, let's see here what we're doing here. I kind of forgot what my strategy was on here, but let's stick to something basic. I like the too high safety look because I hate giving up quick touchdowns.
First down here for the offense. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Oh, shoot.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get
That
them
little
5 to
bit
6
too much.
yards.
Stop the
Make them on the
Gotta stop.
run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
All right, I'm going to try to keep him on cover.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Oh, shoot, that's right. I said I was going to spy.
Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Forced out of the pocket.
Ooh, man, you made a mistake, buddy. Oh,
And they'll close in
there
on
you
him
go.
after a
That's what I'm
quick
talking
return on
about.
the interception.
That's what I'm talking
It's a
about.
defense that
Earn your
prides
scholarship
themselves on
money.
taking the football away. They believe they
That's what I'm
could
talking about.
impact this game with
Now
turnovers.
that
And they get an
NIL,
interception
where I
on
guess
the
everybody
opening drive. It wasn't a
earning
big
their money.
return, but that doesn't matter. They
all
stole
they gotta do.
possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
Okay. Oh yeah, now you can actually run the option in this game. So actually, it's changed the way this game is played now.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Tate.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the
You
first.
missed me. Whoa. You missed
All
me.
the way down to the
That
5-yard
happens.
line before they finally get him
You
stopped.
missed me, buddy.
This offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a hold-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Let's see what I got here.
The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat
Play
on
smart.
1st
Play
and
smart.
goal.
What we got?
To the air, it's Howard.
Oh. Ooh, that was close.
He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle it
Very
down short.
close.
They'll stop
And he
him at
almost
the
picked
3.
that up.
A nice job by the
I
defense
hate
there,
when they
tackling
use-
the catch and
you gonna try
smothering
to
the tight
cover
end. They
two
know
with
this
like
offense is going to try to
with
find
smart-
him in the
smart
passing
strategy.
game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect
Hell,
coverage.
you know Ohio
Nice
State.
job
I should be
bringing
able
the
to
big guy
run the
down.
ball
Not
right
easy
back
to
this
do.
face. You're Colorado.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here.
Ooh, that was
Fighting
close.
for the goal line, and the ball's out.
Man, he get it.
Look what I
Ooh,
found.
you better hold on that ball, buddy.
Hey, that's not how you draw
He
it
sit
up.
you down. Oh, what the hell? Oh, you're called. Oh, no, you
Forget
didn't.
jumping on it. I'm going to pick that puppy up. I'm going to take
No,
it to the
you
house.
did
and
not.
you'll see great call.
Man, you put a
but
hit
it's
on him.
To perfection.
That's okay.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will
Got it,
into the end zone. He goes.
As I said,
Touchdown,
come on.
Buckeyes.
You are Colorado.
And I love it. I love the
Ohio State, we
physicality
don't
of this
produce
offense.
NFL
Third and goal.
offensive
I
linemen in
trust
our
my
state.
offensive line to pave
We
the
ain't gotta
way.
go outside
Give
the
ball
state
to my
and
running
recruit
back
offensive
and
linemen.
know he's going to
So our
physically
line
punch
should
this
dominate.
thing into the end
That's what I'm
zone.
hoping the next
Lining
game,
up for the PAT.
the Ohio State's offensive line is a lot more dominant. Even though this year we did pretty good, I think they still should have had Ohio State's line more dominant.
And they capped it off with
Hello.
a 1-yard punt.
Yes, I am live streaming.
After punching it into the touchdown.
Why?
17, because his phone's not working. We need the money real quick.
What?
He'll bring it out.
Can you
It's
just
Moore.
answer me?
He stops
Yeah,
short of the
all right.
20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
How's your phone not working? Well, I guess that's part of when you have children, teenage children. How's your phone not working for that? But you can still get cash apps. I don't know. I guess that's what happens when you have almost adult children. Okay, what we got? Oh, shit.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You
Yeah,
got to go
basically.
out. You got to call your plays, and I
these
hope this coaching
commentators.
staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
It's kind of unusual even hearing them because I'm so used to listening to something else instead of actually
Quarterback empties his backfield.
listening to something else instead of
To
actually
the air,
playing
it's
the games.
Sanders. Trying to get behind the defense.
No, you don't,
And
buddy.
that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
No, you don't, sir.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh no. That is an oh no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
All right, let's see what we got.
Second and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to
you focused on one guy.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make a connection.
And as an offense, you've got such a special talent playing QB. You've got to do a better job protecting him. If you can let this guy set his feet, he can light this defense up.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. On the run, still looking. He'll throw one to his right.
No, you don't.
That'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot in there, and now it's fourth down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass.
He's going for
Locating the
this
football,
time.
no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? Coming after it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's batted away in the fourth down play. He doesn't convert.
Don't do that, sir.
And I don't know how to explain
Our
that.
guys are in college, they study film. These men are focused on what they're trying to do.
That is not the way.
You're not just going to take it
momentum or
down.
start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Crazy.
It's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
You crazy, don't understand.
And now on
Concepts
second
of
down for
punting
this
the ball.
offense.
Sometimes you just ain't got it that day. So sometimes you got to punt. Okay. All right. So you do have this here. These should be playing. I guess that's okay. That's okay.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Yeah. The other players, this is dope. That's okay.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Too easy. Brutus is having a good time. He came out here to Colorado. But it looked like these boys got a little bit too much of the 420 and they are not focused. They're lethargic. And our guys are coming here, open up the can. We got to go ahead and open up. Put them away quick. Put them away quick. Don't play games because too many of these teams can come back on you. That's one thing from watching this and playing some of these different players. If you let a guy have a chance to come back in the game, they will in some of these games. It's like these turnovers happen like at the worst time. So you gotta definitely be careful. You can go to where you have a turnover and you gotta know where it's
He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down to the 10. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Ooh, this man.
They're going to get him for a safety, trying to make something out of nothing, and still got stuck for the 2.
You just think this man is going to run around the field. This is not.
Got a chance to put points on the board.
It's not Alabama, sir. We have some guys who can actually do something to you. Oh,
He'll feel the punt and take it back.
Ooh, he was going to. Let me see. Where we at? Oh, on this game, I like to have certain plays set up. My favorites I like to have as the game. It makes it easier for me to keep track of where I'm at.
Productive drive late in the half. The option look. Now the toss. Still on his feet at the 45.
That man was going.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this.
Man, I love is the fact they
As
made
they
the
unpack
option
the pile, it's
where you
part of
could use
Ohio
it again.
State's DNA to have
Before it
a
was
lethal
like,
running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back. And we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Of course. Ohio State.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Henderson.
Oh, you go.
He's run out of bounds. Big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football.
He did. He knew where he wanted to go.
Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Whatever. I was creating my sight.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand.
Looks like this guy is actually trying to be a corner over here. I'm going to give him some entertainment since he wants to be a corner over on that right side. I think that's actually the young man who won the Heisman. I'm going to see what he does. Let's see how he responds.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the end zone.
Damn! Oh, shit.
And that ball is picked up.
Ah! You had help. I was coming after you. That other guy helped you. That's okay. That other guy helped you. He helped you. He saved you. But I sure was coming after you.
He's got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. It's just poor execution by the offense.
Yeah, of course.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Oh my goodness. Safety again. This man will not run the ball. You are determined to throw the ball 85 times. Which is okay. We'll sack you 50 times. We'll do that.
Safety, baby.
You do have running backs, sir. Run the ball sometimes. I think I'm actually going against Deion Sanders. Just keep throwing the ball 80 times, I guess. It's okay. You can run the team the way you see fit. Do what you're doing. Oh, what is this? Oh,
You call for the fair catch here.
No, I think he might have deprived me of his presence. Did he? Did he quit? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. It was over. It was over. We pretty much had dominated that game, so we'll take that. There's a great victory. That's another victory. Victory for the day. Let me see here. I'm trying to get a couple of games in. Victory for the day. Let me see here. I'm trying to get a couple of games in. Victory for the day. Let me see here. I'm trying to get a couple of games in. Victory for the day. Let me see here. I'm trying to get a couple of games in. Victory for the day. Yeah, I'm trying not to have that feedback. All right, let's see here. But that was a good victory. Let's see, we get another game in. I don't know. I might have to adjust my mic. I don't know. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. This is my first official broadcast. Live stream on YouTube. So I think I'm going to try to get better at it as I go along. Of course, I'll make some adjustments. But for right now, I'm just glad to be a part of the community and be out there, being able to put some content out there, and hopefully you guys who are watching can enjoy what I'm doing. And then my goal is to not only play the games and give you my viewpoint on the games and that I play, and maybe some strategy. I'm not no great strategist. There's probably some other channels out there that do that, but I'm just going to mostly just talk a little bit about my experience in video gaming. Being a person who's played these games, I said earlier, for like over 40 years, these different video games and different consoles. So just giving my perspective and viewpoint on the games, and you guys hear a different twist on gaming, and maybe you guys haven't heard, because I know a lot of the streamers now are way younger than me, but I'm still going to have a good time doing this, and that's the main thing. And hopefully you guys enjoy the channel and subscribe. Alright, let's see here. We're about to get another game in here at Dennis Gaming Channel. And I apologize, at the Don Smith Gaming Channel. And I'm Don Smith, and I'm about to go ahead and get another game in. And my profiler is Don's Gamer 53. If any of you guys ever want to challenge me or anything like that, that's fine. I mostly like playing the ranked games because to me it's pointless. Even my cousin tried to get me to play him here and there, which I probably eventually will. But it seems the unranked games, it's just not as fun because it's not. It's like you're playing, even though you're having fun playing the game. If it's not a record or something involved, it almost seems pointless to me. I'm sure some people might disagree, but I like playing the ranked games. They're more fun to me than the unranked games because you can sit there and trade any. You can play literal 15-minute quarters in unranked games, but it's like, what's the point? No one's lost the game or anything. It didn't affect no one's record. I like doing it. Of course, all of it's still fun. But I like for the games to mean something, where at least it's going towards a record or something. That's just my opinion. I'm sure some people probably disagree. Oh man, here we go. Got to play another Big Ten school. We're gonna see how they respond. We can't just come out here and think we bully these guys. We same region, eating the same genetically altered food, so we might be about the same.
Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of
next skate over. We didn't have to drive that
There's
far.
nothing quite like a great
Our
rivalry
boys ready.
matchup in
We know what to do.
the bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see.
I find it interesting how fast everyone's forgotten about their old former coach, Joe Ball. But I guess the scandals and unfortunately for that man's life, it looks like there's a lot of things going on he should have done. For so many years, literally decades, that guy was the face of that program. It's just funny how fast people forgotten about it and moved on. I guess that's part of life, especially if you do things that are shameful and dishonor.
And the Nittany Lions will kick it away first.
Supposed to be supported. So this is where it works. All right, let's get this game going.
Let's see what he can
got
get
here.
done from inside his own 15.
Kicked it short for some
Couldn't find a
reason.
way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
But it's okay. Let's see here. This here, I got another profile on the line. Let's say what's one play.
First down here for the offense.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Firing to the
Whoa,
right,
this
complete.
man.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
What we got here?
Off play action. Caught in the
Oh, there you
backfield,
go.
it's
I
Henderson.
see you.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
The fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. We can talk about the next game on the schedule. They're always looking forward to this one.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run.
Ooh, this man.
And he'll make his way out of bounds.
This man, he went airborne. He tried to take us out. That's okay.
Matching him up against
It's all right. Try to take us out. Ooh.
Nickel corners are oftentimes the
This
defense's
man trying
third
to take
best
us
cornerback.
out.
This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Oh, crap. What the shit? Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Really. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, my God. He got me.
Fires into traffic.
Oh, he fell down. What are you doing? Oh, he died.
So now
Ah.
the offense is going to
That's my fault. I ain't got all my plays saved up in here.
first drive of the game.
Ah.
Lose that confidence.
That hurt.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. They're just trying to kind of feel out this defense.
Oh, no, he didn't. Get right back.
Gets picked off. Got room on the return. The 40. The 20.
Uh-oh. We'll still take 7. We'll take 7. Got it the other way. That's all right. Woo.
What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly
Nice.
what you're through, breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Man, that was nice.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Let's see what we can do here. All right, we didn't do much on offense, but defense bailed us out.
Wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Ooh.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
All right, let me see what we got here. What we got?
The Lions going back to work on offense now. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is
Woo,
still
this
solid.
man,
I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some
trying to do
yards,
some
but
scrambling too, I see.
now, Jesse, this offense has to put it together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Allard.
Oh my God, they fall over now.
Taking it the other way.
They fall over now with dude.
What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback.
Yeah, they fought over that one. Wow,
Linebacker,
that was
he is
nice.
so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes.
We were ready for that. Brutus, he celebrated. Oh no, he didn't.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more
No,
on the
he about to
lead.
have fun.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Fielded in the end zone. It's
Oh damn!
rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. It didn't work out.
That man don't even know his locker combination no more.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders
Oh,
right
see,
out
they
of the
doing
gate.
it.
Offensively, for
Man,
this
now.
unit, they've been slow and struggling.
cooking with
They need an
gas,
explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick.
Just causing
Oh,
wreckage in the
exactly.
secondary. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup.
And a great job by the QB, find the running back, get in the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll leave it with him.
There we go.
Tackle
That's
is
all
made
right.
at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains, set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air.
Two going.
It's Allard.
Whoa,
Timing
ooh,
on the
they
kick.
had him. I thought they
They
had
make
him
the
that
stop,
time.
and that'll bring the first quarter to a close.
Okay. Play smart.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. Going deep.
Woo, they everywhere. And oh no.
That has to be spinning.
These boys everywhere.
Return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And that's why his quarterbacks
Man, they
cannot
everywhere.
telegraph
That's all I'm
pass.
talking
You
about.
cannot
Defense.
stare
Wait.
down the receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Uh-oh. This play I learned from Oregon.
Quarterback reacting
One
to what the
safety
team
down.
is showing.
I got him. I think I got him.
Trying to find his man on first down.
Got him.
Looking for a deep man. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he got away from the defense. And
Woo! I
takes
see
it.
that man down there. I see that safety down. One safety. I'm gonna get that. Yep, I learned that play from Oregon. It was in Oregon's playbook. Coming out with that 5 wide. It's a weird little slant. And it's a little confusion happen. It's like every time that guy, if it's even, he is leaving. A little confusion happen. It's like every time that guy, if it's even, he is leaving. Yep, that's what they say in the old coaching genre. Let me see here. Looking to see if I have anyone's watching the stream. Okay, I only see one person, but guess what? We're gonna keep on streaming, even if nobody's watching. I'm still watching, so we're gonna still going. Okay, we got one more game to go, and we're going to the postseason. We got to see if I can keep this up and stop these guys, because I know my opponent's gonna get a lot tougher. A lot tougher. That last opponent, he actually should have scored. He should have been up 7-zip when he got that interception. I don't know why he dived on the ground. I think he accidentally pushed the wrong button. So he was in the game until a couple mistakes, but that's how fast this game would turn on you. A few mistakes and now you're in a whole lot of trouble, especially with some of these teams. All right, I'm going to take a quick moment break and then try to get this last game of the season and see if I can get to the postseason. All right, now it's time to... Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I think I got background noise. I apologize for that. Okay, I got that background noise gone. And I apologize for that, you guys. All right, let's see here. Get another game in. Let's see how we do. See how we do there. All right, another game in. Let's see. Okay, let's see who my next opponent is. All right, so far doing pretty good. Oh, it's the Buffaloes again. I am actually shocked playing so many of these guys with these certain teams, because I have not faced Alabama that many times. So I thought I was going to be able to really make fun of the fact that a lot of players keep playing with Alabama, but I've actually played different teams with this season.
Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the
All right, let's see what we got here.
Ohio State Buckeyes in one of the great settings in all of college football. With the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. Today, top 25 matchup on hand for college football's premier teams preparing to square off.
Not as lenient on you on marijuana laws, but we like football. This is what it is. So let's see what we can do to it. All right. One thing I think they do need to do on the next one is allow people to skip this. It's cool looking to see it once or twice, but I think you should allow people to skip past this. At least give people an option, if you don't see it or whatever. Which they probably do, hopefully. As long as the game is still good with the gameplay, like this one pretty much is. You had a few people in here that were weasels with certain teams. For the most part, I thought this game was pretty enjoyable. So hopefully next year's
from
game
inside his own 15, looking for
this man might be going. No.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return.
See, that man might be going there. What do we got? Okay. Let's come out and something different.
A first down for the offense.
We can run the ball.
Looking for a gap. It's
He
Jenkins.
stopped it.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
Gotta make better decisions.
Didn't
Start to
get
stare
much
down
on first down.
receivers.
It's second and 9.
Can't do that.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. He finds his man. Still running at the 40. Flying down the left side.
Wow.
And he ran away.
No, look at Rudy's revving up the crowd. There you go. There you go. Rudy's gonna know what you're doing, but he knows it's all
that
right.
is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their names by all the metrics,
Wow.
from a talent standpoint.
That was explosive. That was a very short round. Man was
and they
gone.
just drove the
Took
ball
it to the house.
first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And the extra point is good,
There you
and
go.
it's 7-0.
So I'm talking about 2 plays.
Aggressive play calling on that drive.
I see
Just
a lot
2
of
plays,
people
they get the
playing
long
pretty
touchdown
aggressive.
pass to
Some of
pay
my
it
guys
off.
are blitzing. I might need to blitz more, but I actually don't blitz that much. I do it here and there. But
And he's coming out
for
the
the most
end
part, I
zone.
don't blitz.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19.
And I think
and probably wishes
his
he
blitzing on
jumped
this
in
game, at
the
least when it
touchdown.
first came out, it was kind of iffy. You'll set a blitz, but it's like the guy wouldn't get
Offense
there.
getting set
It
for
got to the
first
point where
down.
it was just kind of
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pocket starts to collapse.
woo! Oh
And this
no!
defense, this crowd,
Don't tell me
this
that.
atmosphere,
Don't
it
tell
can
us that
rattle an
now.
offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything.
Woo!
This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
Great job at containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
From the shotgun, the
Oh,
handoff to the
trying to
back.
do the runs.
And this one will be
Is he
stopped
gonna
for no
punt?
gain.
Let's see. The sad thing is you can't assume anybody's
Never
punting.
defensive
Oh,
coordinators
he did.
making the team one-dimensional. Nice job
Yes.
stuffing the run on that play right there.
And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back
Straightforward
with the
player
punt.
just trying to.
3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And David, how they would
Same
love to
defense
stick
like
it in
the
the end
last
zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up.
Oh my goodness.
And he takes it all away. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I see that safety down. I am gone. That safety come down. I gotta try to take it. Try to challenge it.
I love this quarterback because he's aggressive. aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity.
We're playing focus this game.
That's all of us right there.
No turnovers. Stay focused. Keep it going. Keep it going. Stay focused. Stay focused. Come on, man. Let's keep playing. All right, we got to get this season over with. Then we got to be focused in the playoffs because we had this happen before. Go undefeated and get in the playoffs and lose in the championship games. So I got to stay focused. It's all about trying to bring home the championship. What we got? What we got?
Position on offense. Off play action on first down.
Ooh, this man's still trying.
Down all the way back in his 4-yard line. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and
man, he fought that man.
And when you've seen
defensive tackle gets you, you know you're in
really
trouble.
make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
Woo!
Gets a nice
That's all right. You're
surge
playing high
across
hands. You
the
want to do that now.
6-yard line to pick up a 3.
It's okay.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. And
What do you got? What do you got? You gonna go for it?
Defense stands
Come on,
tall
hold it.
and makes the
I don't trust you.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate
I don't
on that
trust you
last
this time.
completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now.
I'll do a fair catch.
This is a spot you
It's
see
okay.
many
Oh, look at you
returners
being
try to
dirty.
take a chance, but not this time. Fair
Look at
catch
you
just
being
inside the
dirty.
40.
It's okay. All right, what's going on here? Is he going to deprive me of his presence? Yeah, I think he has. It's over. Yep, that's all right. Another victory. We will accept it. All right, look like we're going on to the playoffs. All right, we're number 1. So do I get a bye? I should get a bye. How am I in the first round? I don't get that. I should get a bye. I'm undefeated. I'm ranked 1, so how do I get a bye? Yes, whatever. All right, let's see here. Man, nothing's coming up. Okay, nothing came up. Okay. It's the first round. What should I do? Continue or do this or come back next weekend? It's been almost an hour. We're going to see. Should I go ahead and continue or come back? I'm ranked number 1. I don't know how I'm not getting a bye. I thought you got a bye. I don't know. I think they probably do need to fix that. There were actually buys teams had, from my understanding, from watching the playoffs this year. So I don't know why, if you're number 1, you don't get a bye. I should literally be already in a semifinal round, it seemed like. But I guess they don't make you play so many games. It's I guess one of those things they could always fix. But yeah, I think though if you should have a bye, you should have a bye. All right, we'll see one more time. If nothing comes up, we can always come back next weekend and do another. Right? Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Should have known it. I was going to have to face him. This is the team here that everyone fears because you got a quarterback who's literally he's above human form. We'll put it that way. The guy is literally a deity. Everybody knows who that guy is. Number 4.
Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown.
Yeah, they made that
There's
guy
nothing quite like
ridiculous.
wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason.
I can't assume that this opponent will not be up to par. Playing against a good team and these opponents. Every time these championship games, these are some of the better players. So I gotta have my A game up. I cannot underestimate. Cannot. Gotta play smart. Watch the quarterback scrambling, because guaranteed he won't do that. And I gotta watch that little touch pass reverse that used to be really out of hand on this game. To a touch pass. Would that be a reverse? It isn't just
Kickoff
a
team
touch
out
pass.
there ready to tee it up in this bowl game.
Everybody knows what it is. It's very frustrating to deal with. It makes you have to focus on that when you already got a bunch of things to focus
The
on.
returner will field it and bring it back.
Oh, here we go.
And the
All right,
coverage team able to wrestle it down.
This is one of the teams I do make adjustments for. Just for them, for their special. Okay.
Line gets set, first down.
Play smart.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Feeling some heat.
Good, good. Hit that sucker. Hit him. Hit him. Every chance you get, hit him. You gotta hit that man. Make him pay.
Right there. When I think about Ohio State,
See, my man was still fighting in there. You know what
it's
he's
the
doing.
legacy of the Silver Bullets. Guys flying around, giving
Know what he
great
doing.
effort,
Good
getting
job.
to the
Good
football.
job,
It all has
boys.
to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position. And right there, you just saw that.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's my
And they'll
fault.
finally
Should have
bring him down
controlled
after he
the
rips
player
off
and
a
got in
huge
front.
Yeah, no, couldn't get in
Now
front
on
of
first
him.
down from the 30.
And anyone listening, that's my son.
Hand off from the gun.
Oh, there you go. Oh, take that man down. Take him down, boys. Come on. Come on. This is a fight. How bad do we want it? How bad do we want it?
Around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
How bad do we
I'm a
want
helmet
this?
head.
Come
Yeah,
on.
spot
Come
on.
on.
Agree with that, but here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest
Woo!
in the Outback Bowl my senior year.
Woo!
Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was
Woo!
absolutely
Look at him. That man's
so I
spinning, moving,
experienced
doing
that
everything.
all
That's
the
what I'm talking about.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Come on. Come on. Oh, and I like to have the game be like this. It reminds me.
He's
of that.
looking to throw. Those two not on the
Oh!
same page. It's
A lot of stuff
incomplete.
went wrong on that
So
one.
on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and
Oh,
go
come on.
for it on 4th
Come
down
on.
in their own territory. They'll immediately call timeout.
Oh, he's punting. It's okay.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the
I'm
field.
stupid. I'm standing right here waiting. Okay.
And they'll just down it right there.
Let it go. Play smart.
First
Play
down for
smart.
this offense.
Okay, what we got?
Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Henderson. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane.
Woo! That's
Run
what
out
I'm
of
talking
bounds, but he
Big
got
time,
his
big
offense
time.
rolling with a first down.
Play, let's play.
The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice
I don't know
hands,
if I
first
do
down.
it to them. I don't know if I can do this to him. Oh my God! I have 5 seconds to go. What was that?
The
Oh,
officials
you
offer
gotta
the
be
deal,
kidding
and the
me.
coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
Irritates
The
me.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive
Man, that play
coming.
was there. And it was
Defense
there.
trying to keep
Okay,
this
that's
offense
all right.
from getting a line on who to block. Red pass is complete. And they're able to make the tackle.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground.
Coverage, could he trust his dudes big time? Oh.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
There we go.
And the Buckeyes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, worked the...
Open runway ahead.
Woo! I saw that man coming down. I was going to throw it. I just was going to throw it. Just take off with him. There you go. There you go, baby.
Just scorched that defense.
An RPO. There's a run part to it, too. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Let's stay smart. Let's stay smart. It's still Alabama. We can't get overexcited. These dudes will make plays out of nowhere. They got ridiculous men on both sides of the ball. We got to play smart. Just play smart, put them away.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
All right, we'll see. See what my opponent does. See how he responds. See how he responds.
He'll bring it out.
Let's
It's
see.
Henderson.
Come on, come on. There you go. Hit him. Hit
He
him.
was looking for some running room,
Can't
and not
believe
much
that.
to be
There
found.
ain't
as
one
the
guy on that
second
team slow. So you got to be ready to hit every one of them.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do
Good
a
stop.
better
Good
job
stop. Good
getting
stop.
blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Breaks the tackle.
It's okay.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Really good looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh.
Damn, did I knock it out of him? Don't know.
Who I played against back in the day too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness.
Okay,
And this guy
second and
right
10.
here,
Good, good.
Those traits himself. Just another big time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Trying to get rid of it.
He's so ready
The
to try to
pass
beat
is
me on this
incomplete,
stuff.
and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
And you don't want to start this game with two straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here.
Be smart. Let's be smart. Come on. Watch him. Watch him, boys. Watch him.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, shoot.
It's complete to the right.
Damn.
And they're getting it
Holy
rolling
crap.
with that play to the 42-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Okay, let's be smart.
Looking for room. It's Haynes. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that one
good.
will go and reverse. The defense
Good.
all over that pitch on the option.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the right.
Oh, what was that? I got moved out the way.
Nice grab with a defender.
What
right
was
on it.
that? He literally moved my guy out the way. You gotta be kidding me. What are they wanting from
This
me?
offense, they needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback in the first position.
Okay.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Scanning the field, it's Milroe. It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards, and then stop that clock.
Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat.
Woo.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and goal, they'll throw it.
Damn, man!
Instagram in the end zone.
Ah!
Touchdown, Alabama!
Ah, that angers me.
Passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half. Stay
concept.
calm. If this passing game
gonna
can
go for
continue
it.
to heat up,
What he going
look
for?
out in the second
Cool.
half.
Cool if you do. Cool if you do. Damn! What was that dude doing? He didn't do his job.
They'll line up to go for 2. From the gun. Fires and picked off.
I'll take that. That's a victory. You should have never went for that 2. You should just took the field goal. Because you had a couple very gratuitous plays to say, because you literally shoved one of my guys. I don't even know how. That wasn't
So here comes
passive
the kickoff
defense.
after the touchdown.
I've done that on here when you try to ram into the defender. But every time you do it, they always call something. So I'm actually surprised they didn't call that.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard
What happened on
line.
that play? Let's see here.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
One formation. It's nothing. I can't do that.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to
Shoot,
halftime.
that could have been really ugly. He would fumble. All right, we got the lead. Let's play smart. Let's play smart. Just wait and see. Okay, kicking it off. Cool.
Alabama ready to put
Man,
a
we
boot
should
to
have stopped
to
him.
start
We
the
sure
second
should have
half.
stopped him. He played smart. He played smart. That was a damn good play down in the red
On
zone.
the move from inside his 5.
Woo! They hitting us.
Space to
They
be
trying to
found.
hit
Good
us.
hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
These dudes. Good. They're great.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And they got it done in the first half.
finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl game. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Kind of crazy.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Give to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quick toss. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on second down.
Damn!
Gets away from one. He's got space.
You got me on that one. He got me. What a mistake. What a mistake. Big time mistake. Every time you play these dudes with these guys, you got to watch that. That's one of the things you got to watch. That was frustrating.
Look at this. I show you. I can be a wide
Man.
receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week.
Because it wasn't necessary. Wasn't necessary.
Great job.
I did that myself. Wasn't necessary.
Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
No.
Going to make it. The defense stops the 2-point
You stopped it again. You keep chasing points. You just kick the extra point. I don't get that. Dang. Woo, that was a mistake there. Through the interception.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Can't play dumb. Play smart. Play smart. Take advantage of what's
The
there.
big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
What? Oh my God, he's playing everything right. Wow. Man, I'm playing this good player. Wow, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. Now I gotta score quick. I can't run the ball. Oh, that hurt. Wow. It don't even matter if he goes for it now. Wow, that could be the end of the season. Oh, what a mistake. What a mistake. What a very good play by my opponent. Very good play. Very smart. I got to spread them out. They keep switching to everything I see, so let's just spread them out. We gotta get some quick scores. It ain't over, but we got to play smart.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard.
No.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now, they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing.
Damn. What the hell was
that? Will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Nope.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Ibuka. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days Ohio State is defined by explosive pass play.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but
you get
look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you can pick so many big names of guys who are superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
One team on this game, I can't
Second
stand
down
this
now as they're ready to go back to
they're
work.
always getting you with this nonsense.
He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long.
Yeah, they've been getting pressure on the whole damn game.
Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Fires left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Using his legs, it's Judkins. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their
Let's
guys,
go.
holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback checking the play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab.
We back in the game. Woo! Back in the game, baby. All right, we back in the game.
They're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized. Because after that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
And he makes the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Well, win or lose, we gave it our all. Come on, boys. Let's see what we can do.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
See what we can do. We got to stop them. Got to get him off the field. Gots to get him off the field. Sad that his defense has done more than anything else on us.
Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get 1 more snap off before the 2-minute warning. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll run play action. Scrambling away. That's it. Complete to the right. Offense
might be game.
A big play there. Gets it.
Might be game. Wow. He was so worried about that over there. He got us. Come on, man. It's like they never keep this dude in contain.
With a 1st and 10 here.
Wow. It don't even make no sense.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
Man.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 2nd and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving.
Let's see who get greedy.
He'll keep it himself. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, not much the defense could do there. The defensive end crashed down thinking the running back had it, but nice job of the ball handling there by the QB.
Just trying to avoid negative plays, continue to put stress on the defense. That's what he does there.
And that's a play this guy.
Because that's what a lot of these so-called good players do. They use the switch stick. It's frustrating.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Okay. I think I still might get a chance to get the ball back one more time. I might.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
You gotta snap it, buddy.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Good. The clock's not running.
The decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
The clock's not running anymore, so what are you gaining?
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down.
Don't do nothing stupid, buddy.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball and force the incompletion.
I don't know if he can even kick the field goal, but this is interesting.
Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Okay. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback.
What we got here? Come out with that. No timeouts.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sideline.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A with his receivers. Back to pass, it's Howard. He's going up top here late in the game.
I couldn't do shit. He got me. Man, I couldn't do nothing to him. Couldn't get him. Oh, well. Oh, well, the season ends. We lost. We lost. He got us. Oh, well. Couldn't pull it off. Look like we'll have to play. Start it over again. Couldn't get it done. Couldn't get it done. That happens.
At the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple.
You can't lose. What's the point of playing the games if it's where you can't ever be beaten? Oh, well.
That's the difference between winning and losing.
All right, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, even though I lost. I guess I'm sure somebody probably enjoyed that because there's some Ohio State haters out there, but it's all fun and games and it's all good. Hopefully we'll see who's going to be the best after another year of college football. I'm hoping my school will do it again, but it's not easy repeating. All right, hopefully see you guys next weekend. And when I do try to do some live streaming again. All right, bye.